Oh, you're recording? Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to paint his overalls today, and hopefully we're going to get everything painted here. First off, take his head off here. And here's a little tool you might want to make. I've got several of them laying around here. These are just made out of some old pieces of pine. This one's made out of an old X-Acto handle. I just cut off the top of a screw, same with those over there, and epoxied it into the handle. And what these do, they allow you to have something to hang on to when you're painting things, and they come in handy, believe me. You'll be using them all the time, especially if you know spraying paint on or a finish or something like that, or brushing on a finish. Anyway, today we're going to do his overalls, so I'm going to use Midnight Blue. Should be plenty. Give me a good brush here. I've already wet him down. You can see the color of the wood here, where the grain is open here and where it's closed here. Have a reflection, or the color is changed from deep to light. Well, that works in your favor when you're painting, although it doesn't show up here so much. It will when we varnish it. And this color comes through, which only adds to your color, because this color here is really just a washed out yellow ochre here. See, it's almost the same exact color. Well, anyway, let's get going on this thing here. You don't want a real deep blue. This is too deep, actually. But we're going to be working on it, so I'm not that worried. So there's not going to be much to this, so I'm just going to go ahead and paint these overalls, and then we'll come back later once I'm done, like before. Okay? Okay, I've got his overalls all painted, except for the cuffs down here. Now denim, or whatever these overalls are made out of, jeans, stuff like that, are composed of an indigo blue color on the one thread and white on the other. So we have our indigo here, we have our white. So I'm going to paint the cuffs. They're turned inside out, so they're more white on the inside than they are blue. Blue's on the outside, white on the inside. So I'm going to take a little of this white here and just mix up some light color to paint these cuffs. Put some tan in there. So again, I'll go ahead and paint these, and then we'll come back and start bringing these colors to life. Okay, got the cuffs painted. Went ahead and painted the patch on his knee there with the same color we painted this patch back here. So it mixed me up some time. It's a little more mixture of white and a little bit of tan and very little of blue here. I've got a completely dry brush here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put this on these areas of wear. I'm just going to dab it around here until it bleeds out. Same on the patch. Heavier at the point of wear. See, what I'm doing right now is I'm catching that edge of that stand out. Same over here. This isn't dry brush so much as it's just blending. See there how the worn color of denim shows up? We're a little too blue before, now we're losing that. Now if we just used straight white, it would have been much too stark, the white on the blue. But by putting this tan in there, it kills that starkness. We'll go ahead and now I'm more or less just scrubbing that paint on there. Right there on the seat of his pants where he's usually down in the dirt. It's going to get a lot more wear than the other areas. And ran out of white. Put some water in that thing of white because I'm cheap. I really like that back there, it looks nice. Another important thing about painting is you got to know when to stop. And I'm just about there. Take a little of that blue and put a crease there. What's the time running? 9 minutes. 10 minutes. Okay, I think that's going to do it, but I'm going to just put a little bit of this on there just for some color. touch of white there, because this is getting pretty thin. It's probably going to need a patch here. There. Okay, now what we're going to do is neckerchief. Alright, we've still got some rockin' red here and some black, and we're going to see if we can't mix this up a color. We're going to darken this,
Shoulder line.
darken that red, because he's been wearing that neckerchief for a long time. That dirt gets ground in there.
Like your socks.
Put a little blue in there, there we go. So I'll go ahead and paint this neckerchief, and then we'll come back and liven it up a little. Alright, I got his neckerchief all done. Now I'm just painting this handkerchief, which is really just a neckerchief. Making it a little more red than the one up above. Just separate them. I see that, a lot of people do that. That's way too much. So I'm going to tone it down. There, that's much better. So, I don't think I'm going to get his boots in, but what the boots are going to be, it's just basically black, and we're going to use some of this tan and white to, you know, just bring in some highlights like we did here on the toes, okay? So that's going to be it for this video, because we're just about ready to hit our 15-minute mark, which we just had. So I'll talk to you later.